Hello everybody, welcome to another Planty video. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Fern if you're new here. I am coming at you slightly annoyed with nobody but myself because I am having to re-record this intro as well as, well, I guess that's it because the clips that are lost are just lost at this point. In my YouTube journey, I have not had many problems with clips corrupting, losing footage, stuff like that, and that's mostly due to me being a procrastinator, filming something and then immediately having to go edit it so that I can get it posted. But I started filming this kind of like plant styling slash DIY slash thrifting video that I thought was going to be really fun a few weeks ago. And one of the clips is unusable and another one of the clips I deleted, which is really annoying. So reminder to myself to immediately transfer things to my hard drive. But I am here to intro this video. There's still lots of usable footage, so do not fear. We are still going to have that video. Anywho, so I started this video out by going to the thrift store, so you'll see a few clips of that. I grabbed some things and then I hauled the things, which that's the clip that I deleted. So I've already used the things, so I can't really redo the haul because you're gonna see some of the items later in the video anyways. But yeah, that's what we're doing in this video. I usually go to the thrift store about once a month and I like to keep a notes thing going in my phone of things that I want to pick up or keep my eye out for, because a lot of times I will think in my head like, oh, I should look for that next time I go thrifting, but then I'll forget by the time I actually go. So it's nice to have a list reference that's kind of just like ongoing. So I headed there with an idea of some items that I wanted, and one of them was a piece of fabric to be the background for a shadow box that you're gonna see me put together in this video that I am just so happy with how it turned out. It is for the to suit the kind of decor and the vibe of the Visto shelf. It was really fun to make, and I did end up finding a piece of fabric that worked for the background of that, so I grabbed that. I also thrifted the frame of the shadow box like months ago, so I'm glad that I finally put it to use, and I thought that it would kind of work for this video because it's like planty decor kind of thing. I don't know, I hope that you like it though. And then a big thing that I'm always kind of looking for at the thrift are ping dishes or ping planters, or really anything that I can put a plant into. So I got these adorable kind of like 90s whimsy goth little candle holders that I end up repurposing as ping planters, so you'll see me do that in this video as well. And other than that, I just do some kind of plant rearranging, and I create a new pinguicula area actually, and start some new plants that are going to be like climbing up walls. So it should be a fun, cozy video still. As always, I really appreciate you taking your time and hanging out with me here. So I really hope that you enjoy this cozy little video. Okay, I had to go change into a t-shirt because it is getting so warm in here. We have been having such a sunny streak of weather, which is wonderful, and I can just feel my spirits being uplifted by it. But as y'all know, it gets really hot in here and I don't want to have to run the freaking air conditioning in January. So, and I also have a hot cup of tea. So, needed to change. Okay, so like I said, today I want to try to work on this butterfly shadow box. I thought that it'd be fun together. I know it's not like specifically working with a plant, but it is plant adjacent because I'm gonna use it for decor near my plant shelf. So I'm really reaching here. So I hope that that is cool with y'all. I am gonna be doing some like rearranging of plants and whatnot later in the video. I'll put the chapters or the like timestamps or whatever so y'all can skip around. If you're not interested in this shadow box craftingness, which I don't blame you if you aren't, because I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is the back of the shadow box. So I need to attach the fabric to it somehow. I don't know whether I am going to staple it. I feel like stapling is the best idea. I'm gonna have to cut this down as well. So let's kind of measure out a piece here. I'm gonna want enough overlap to be able to staple. Okay. There, and let's go like here. I don't know if I should try to like make it kind of like textured or if I should just have it flat. Probably be easiest to just have it as flat as possible. I don't really know how I would make it textured, but let's see what these moths are gonna look like. Love, okay. I'm gonna go find my stapler. Please hold. Okay, stapler has been acquired. Let's see if this is gonna work. Oh my gosh, it did! Wow! Look at me, I'm crafting. Wow, that was so quick and easy. Wait, why is something bumpy under? Oh, it's the staple coming through. They're coming through on the edges. That's fine. I don't really think it'll be noticeable, but if you can see, they are poking through on some parts, but that's okay. That does actually annoy me how you can see them. I don't think it really will be visible in here though. I'll go hold it up to the light and see. They're a little visible, but I think it'll be fine. I could try to cover them with decorations or something. Okay. I just thought that fabric would be nicer than, I was thinking about just putting like a piece of paper in the back, but I think that the fabric gives it a nicer look. Okay, so now I need to decide how I want things. I think I'm gonna put them in this order, but do I want them like kind of dynamic like this, or do I want them just like a traditional display like that? I kind of like the thought of them like that. I need to get my hot glue gun ready. Well, maybe let's map this out a little bit. I wish that I had some little like, I don't know, some gold paint or something to put little like stars, or I don't know. Maybe I will continue adding on to this. But for now, I'm just gonna use what I already have. These little ferns, I got these at Michael's. Yeah, with all the stuff on here, I don't think that I don't think that the staples will be very noticeable. Okay, that's annoying how the ferns only, maybe I could kind of make it look like it goes the other, yeah, there we go. Oh, nice, it's on a wire, so you can like switch the way that it, okay, cute. I'm gonna switch you to a better view. Okay, that should be a little bit better. So I wanna take a look at these flowers. I also got these from Michael's. Cute. Ooh, I really like these ones near the top. Obsessed with those. Yeah, I'll totally be able to really draw the eye away from the staples. This could actually give like a cool layered effect. That's cute. Oh, they're all different. Shoot. Well, that might still work. Oh, I wanted this down first. Are these the same? No. Do you hear my stomach? Almost the same, but not quite. Cute. I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. Is this too many flowers? I can't decide if I like it being this busy or if I want to do it less busy. Okay, well, this is option 1. I'm going to play around with some other options, or one other option. That looks pretty. Maybe one more little flower down here to cover the stems. Okay, cute, cute, cute. I'm really liking this so far. And then this is like a little bit uneven. Let's see. Cute. I kind of like the layered effect. Okay, I really like the blue flowers. I don't want it to be too like symmetrical though. I mean, where can I put it? Blue and pink. I don't know if I love the pink on there. Maybe I'm just gonna stick to, oh, that's so symmetrical though. Put that there and then do a purple. Okay, and then I can include the little pansy there. I have one more purple I could put there. I think that that's cute. I think that I like this one the best. It looks a little, I think the pink was throwing it off before. I could even leave this out. I could just do it like that. Could put extra flowers like underneath that little frond. No, I don't know. I don't think that we need the extra flowers. I think like this is cute. What do y'all think? I feel like I'm ready to glue this down. So pretty. Okay, I was just getting ready to hot glue everything down, but my freaking glue sticks don't fit this hot glue gun. This has already been such an annoying thing because I have a hot glue gun somewhere. I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll go look downstairs one more time, but I bought this over the Christmas break because I knew that there was this project and other things that I wanted to use it for. And this is just cheap at Michael's, but what the heck? I thought that too. Full size, but these were the only ones I saw there. There was some stuff sold out, so maybe the regular ones were sold out, but I just assumed that these would fit in, but they do not. So still couldn't find my hot glue gun. The last time I used it was when I did a spooky repot, the last spooky repot, which was in 2023 or 2024. Maybe 2023. Wait, did I do one in 2024? I don't remember, but it's been missing for a while. And I cannot find it in any Halloween bin, any craft bin. Maybe it's with like in a random plant bin. I don't know. I do have this Gorilla Glue super glue, so I guess I'm gonna try using this because I really want to stick these down. So I'm gonna do the moths first, and then I'll kind of work around them. Does super glue adhere to fabric? I hope so. Oh wait, it goes this way, right? Oh no, it doesn't feel like it's gonna stick. The dollar store near me probably has glue sticks, but like for the hot glue gun, but I don't have the car right now, so we're stuck with this. No, I do not think this is gonna stick to fabric. Dang, that's annoying. Oh, it does kind of stick now. Maybe it needs to dry down. I will report back when I figure out how I'm gonna stick these down. Okay, hello. It has been a minute. Sorry for how sporadic this video is, but I'm just kind of filming it in between other things. We're gonna do a couple of things today, but first I wanted to update you on my shadowbox project. I was able, well, the super glue was like kind of working, but also kind of not working. So then I decided to try just like white school glue, and that ended up working pretty well. I had to wait a while until it was fully dry to see if things were actually sticking, but they were. And I finished the project and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Oh my gosh, there's so much glare. Let me try to show you this way. Is that better? There's so many grow lights in here. It's hard to not get glare, but I love how this turned out. It is so pretty. All of the elements came together so nicely, and I'm just really, really impressed with this. I love how the dark frame looks. Fabric background is perfect, and since it's obviously a shadow box, there's like room for things to have some dimension, but it also like casts a shadow around the edge, which makes it darker. So some things are kind of hidden, like the flower in this corner, but I like the way that that looks. I just think that it looks so beautiful. So yeah, I was not expecting this to come out as well as it did, but I'm really happy with this. The only thing that I'm trying to solve now is this janky situation going on with the back of this thing. So there's nothing to keep this like back part in, so I've just taped it for now because I don't freaking know, but there's also no hardware to hang this, so I'm gonna have to grab some. I didn't even know that you could buy it, and then I looked it up and I was like, oh, you can actually buy well, I mean, like, duh, of course you can, but it just didn't enter in my mind to like be looking for something that I could stick on here to be able to hang it, but you can buy like little sawtooth picture hanging hardware that I can attach into this wooden frame, and then I can hang it on the wall. So this weekend I'll have to pick that up so that I can get this hung up. But yeah, I just had to show you the final result because I'm so happy with this. Something else kind of decor related that I want to hang up today is this wall calendar. This is so random, but I was in the bookstore the other day and Shane actually found this. The calendars were on sale because it's like the end of January right now. And he grabbed this one and showed me, and I was like, wait, that is so stunning. So it's not so much a functional calendar as it is like an art piece. But how gorgeous is that? And all of the pages are just so, like, the vibes are correct. I love this so much. So I want to get this up. I need to pick a spot for this and then pop a little nail into the wall. But yeah, I just thought that I would show y'all because I think that this is so pretty. It's from Rifle Paper Co., I think. Where's the front? Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh my gosh, April is so cute with the umbrella. Oh my gosh, August with the cherries. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, I just love this so much. And December, oh my gosh. Okay, let's pick a spot for this. Option 1 is above the cabinet here, which is beside the Vitsto shelf. Now this already is a really busy area, which is why I'm not sure if this is going to be the spot that I pick, because we already have the patterned rug here and my very cluttered planty thing, and then we have like the little gallery wall as well. But it could be cute, and I like the way that it looks with this blue cabinet here. So that is option 1 that I'm considering. And option 2, we have to just ignore all of the paint swatches around the house for now, by the way. Hopefully the whole house will be painted by the summertime, but if you see just random paint everywhere, just don't worry about it. This is option 2, and I'm kind of leaning towards this because it brings a little sense of whimsy to the kitchen, which is like pretty plain. And it's a little bit more functional to be able to glance at it and see the date. So I feel like I'm selling myself on this spot. I mean, I can always move it. It's not like that serious of a commitment, but I think I'm gonna go with here. Okay, I'm just eyeballing it. That looks good. So I'm just gonna make a little mark. Is this thing all weird? It's like the tiniest nail, but should be fine. There we go. Oh my gosh, so cutie. Something as simple as that actually adds so much to the kitchen. So I'm really, really glad that I picked that up. I also still have my my garland up from Christmas time because I don't know, I just felt like we needed the playful vibes throughout January, so I'll probably take it down soon, but I have been enjoying having it up. It's so fun. Okay, so now I want to move to more planty specific styling. So I've really been wanting to turn these cubes on the bottom level of the calyx into a pink area because it has these Brina puck lights, which are extremely bright. So I think that they're really gonna thrive if I put them down here. And I've just been having trouble with my pings, a lot of them at least, not getting enough light. And just not having the best color and not really thriving. So I really want to try out putting them down here. And then I also thought that we could put a couple of them into these little glass vessels that I showed you earlier in the video. So maybe we will start, oh my gosh, kind of dusty. So maybe we will start with the potting of the pings, and then we will do the arranging of the pings. Okay, so I've grabbed a few different little containers of pings that are already potted up. This one has a bunch of babies, so I'll probably pluck a couple of those out. This one also has a bunch of babies. I think this might be Hanka, but unfortunately I just, when it comes to ping IDs, I don't really know anymore, because these have been like moved around and then they all start looking the same. Like it's winter right now and these are all just green, because these are ones that were just grabbed from my windowsill. So I don't even really care when it comes to like which type is in which pot. So it's just gonna be random, and then once they color up or once they flower, it'll be a nice surprise, I suppose. Although it would be kind of cute to do a cyclosecta or a pink one in here, but I don't think any of these are cyclosecta. Let me see if I have a baby one. There was only one that I could see has the purple, so I could say for sure is cyclosecta. One of these actually might be. It can be so hard to tell, especially in the winter time. But I'm just gonna go ahead and pot whatever I think. Normally I do pon as the drainage layer when I'm potting my pings, but I just had this reused jumbo perlite, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use that because it was just easy to grab, and it doesn't really matter. This is just functioning as a drainage layer anyways. Pings have extremely shallow root systems, so you really only need their soil to be like the top inch or two of the container. But I do like to have a bit of a water reservoir for them, so I do this drainage layer that I keep kind of topped up. And then the substrate that I like to use to actually pot them onto is the bog mix from Brad's greenhouse. You can make your own pinguicula soil mix, but I just grabbed this when I was ordering pings one time, and it's just easy and convenient for me, and it's lasting forever because I only use such a small amount whenever I pot these up. Okay, I'm gonna use my tweezers from my little toolkit. Now I'm for sure gonna pluck one of these ones here. This was one that split into two. So just gonna try to break that apart. There we go. The like sparsest root system of all time. Gonna pop that one right here. Oh, a leaf fell off, but that's okay. Honestly, I might just take both of them. I'll put the other one in the other vessel. There's the second one. I'm assuming that this was the main one, and then the other one was like the secondary one. I think that I'll take another baby from each of the other ones because maybe I'll get a couple different types. So I'm gonna grab this one. Cute. And then I'm gonna grab a baby from in here. I'll take this little one. That one's really small, but hopefully it'll be okay. And then that's it. So quick and easy to repot pings. Like, they're literally my favorite thing to repot. So that's what it looks like. And then I'm gonna go grab my 0 water pitchers that I can water these in. And then we can work on our little arrangement down here. So this is filtered water from my 0 water pitcher. There we go. I can see the water line in the perlite down here. I don't know if you can see, but it's nice and filled. And then same for this one. Filled it up pretty high in that one, but that's okay. And then these ones also need a drink. Okay, I just plugged something in, but I don't know if these are all on the same thing. How do I even turn this on? Oh my gosh. Okay, is that all of them? Okay, that's all of them. They're all on one plug-in. So I've not used these in a long time. I could not remember how I set them up, but let's stick them back on. Gosh, yeah, these things are like blinding. So I think it's gonna be perfect for the pings, or succulents honestly could go down here, but I want to do pings instead. Okay, let's start with this one. Here is my pingdom, which I would love to get some more light. So I don't know if I'll need to boost it up or if that's gonna be bright enough, like that. There is a light in the back on this one too, but I don't know. I just noticed this hand wash sticker on here that I've never seen before. That's so funny. That's been on there this whole time. Okay. I mean, I could just put a bunch of random things kind of behind, but that might not look the most aesthetic. Or I could put this at the back and then have smaller things in front, but I kind of like having this on display at the front. Also, from your view, it looks really bad because you can see all the cords, but this is gonna be like, I can't see the cords when I'm standing up looking at this, so it's fine. I'm gonna put this one back here as well. Oh, I forgot that I have a cyclosecta in this cool teal glass vessel. So I would love to see that color up with some more light as well. Okay, I've been fiddling around for the last few minutes with how I want these areas to look, and I think that I've come to terms with the fact that this is going to be less of like a cute styled area, at least for now, and more of a just the pings need more light area, especially for the winter time. I might move some of them back to the windows in the summer, but right now they're just not getting enough light, and I'm trying to remedy that. So it does look a little bit cluttered, but I want to put my little understory labyrinth pots, pinguicula planters, I guess, on here as well. But I mentioned before that the bottom of these is porous, so it will get whatever you set it on wet. And some of y'all commented to use furniture pads, and I was like, wait, why didn't I think of that? Like, that's such a good idea. So I'm gonna stick just some of these felt pads on the bottom, and then there won't be water like sitting on the bottom here. This is kind of tricky because it's full of water, but do my best to stick these on. Okay, so there's 3 pads on the bottom of this one. I feel like these need to be boosted up closer to the light, but I don't know what to use for that right now. So I'm gonna have to think on that. I mean, I could use, if I had an empty candle, I feel like that would work really well. Something that size. I am gonna stick pads to the bottom of this one as well. I don't even know if there's room for this. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of room. Okay, so here's the first little cubby. I actually really like the way that this one looks because we have a variety of heights in the planters. Again, I think this one is too far from the light, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's better than under my Barina T5s on the Visto shelf. I'm really hoping for these to color up. I can see that this one right here, the Alercier, which is in flower still, is actually getting some color since I put it under grow lights on the Visto shelf. So hopefully it will appreciate these lights even more and just continue to color up for me. This is a cyclosecta, so I'm hoping to see some purple on that one. But again, this one might be too low, but it's definitely going to be getting more light than it was before. But you can see that these are like stretching out and kind of pale. So I can't wait to give y'all an update on this situation. Oh, also, this Malibu Barbie was looking really bad. I actually, for a minute there, I thought I was gonna lose it, but since I moved it to the grow lights on the Visto shelf, it has made a really impressive recovery and it looks healthy again. So yeah, hopefully that will just continue. We still have the raspberry blonde flower on here too, which is so cute. So yeah, I think that that looks really good actually. And then this one is definitely more cluttered, but I mean, it's still like whimsical and cute, right? Especially with the nice like understory. Oh, I just noticed that we have a theme here. How cute. We have the star and the moon planter, and then we have the moon and the sun little little glass things that we just planted into. So that's cool. I moved the pingdom to the back because I just wanted to prioritize this planter since it is prettier. But yeah, again, none of these are really looking that great, so I'm hoping that with some bright lights they will really improve. I mean, these ones have a bit more color than the last cubby, but yeah, that is what that one is looking like right now. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do, which I have been talking about how I want to do this for a while and I just have not taken the time to actually make it happen. I want to move my begonia lucerne, who is right here, over here, and I want to start pinning her branches up along the window. She has 2 branches right now, and I want one to go along the bottom of the window and one to like frame the side of the window. It would just be an absolute dream if what I am envisioning comes to fruition. So there's actually enough space behind the couch here to pop the planter, and it isn't a self-watering planter, which, to be honest, does go dry more often than I was anticipating. Like, she is a thirsty gal, but I think I'll be able to keep up with it fine. So let's stick her, well, I guess I'll water her first actually. Oh my gosh, it just started really raining out again. Wow, wet day over here. Okay, so I want her to be, and this also kind of works because her lower branches are pretty much naked, but they're going to be hidden by the couch anyways, so it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to use command hooks and twine to pin her the way that I want. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be obsessed with this. I have to show you a close-up of her leaves as well because she's been going crazy. Okay, look at the size of the leaves that I've been getting on this plant. Like, that's wild. If you are looking for a cane begonia that gets really big, not only in leaf size, but this plant gets tall also. Lucerne is the one for you. This one is still soft. Just gorgeous. There's a new leaf on the way there. And this one also flowers pretty readily, I think. Mine hasn't flowered for me, but to be honest, I haven't been giving it the best care, but it seems to really be happy with the repot that we did not long ago. Oh, there's a leaf that fell off. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some command hooks and then we'll get started. I always just use the clear mini command hooks when I'm putting plants along the wall, just so that they're not as visible. You could use bigger ones as well, but I've never had any issues just using these small ones. I think of what part of the window. Yeah, okay. Got it. Got it. I'll bring you in closer later to show you what's going on here. But for now, I'm just gonna stick these on. And then some twine. This is one of my most used in my indoor plants and my outdoor plants when it comes to just like simple supplies that can be utilized in different ways. So I always have some twine on hand. This is also how I secured my Florida Ghost on top of the TV. I just loop it around a vine and then loop it around the command hook. Okay. I don't know if I want that leaf like out. Probably not, probably down. I didn't really think that through. Honestly, that one command hook is enough for it now, and then once it continues to grow, I'll put another one. But oh my gosh, she's secured on there. That's crazy. It's happening, it's happening. Okay, I'm gonna do this one right here now. I can hear frogs outside in the rain. Okay. I have some space that's opened up on the windowsill as well since I moved my pinks. Same with the bistro shelf. There's like an empty area now, which is kind of nice because it doesn't happen very often where I have extra space. Usually I'm low on space. Oh, my tea's done steeping. Okay. Okay, please tell me that you see the vision. Like, how cool would this be when it's going along? I just think that that's going to be amazing. And this is also a monumental moment because this is the first time that Lucerne has ever had her own dedicated spot. Like, normally I've just shoved this plant wherever I could, but now she's gonna be a statement and I can't wait. I want to be the queen of like trailing plants, climbing on walls and stuff like that. I just think that it's such a cool look. So yeah, I just have the two command hooks on right now, if you can see that, with the twine. Very, very simple. And then over here, that one is keeping the second branch in its spot there. I mean, they're honestly not doing too much right now because the plant is kind of in that shape already, luckily, but I will have to continue guiding it as it grows. Now, the next thing that I want to do also involves a plant being guided up a wall. This is another plant that I have been talking about wanting to get it going up a wall for a while, and I just couldn't really decide where I wanted to put it. My variegated raphidophora tetrasperma. I think that I'm actually going to put this one on my desk in the bedroom, and it's going to crawl the wall because there's some light from the Soltec Highland. So let's get this one set up in here. Oh, tripod on the bed. Olive's not going to like this. Sorry, Bubba. Please ignore my messy desk. I am a messy creature at heart. I really am. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting it like, maybe I can move this situation. It'd be nice to find a cuter cover pot, but I don't have to worry about that right now. So yeah, I'm just thinking about guiding it up the wall there. I think that would be cool, but let me know what you think. I honestly don't even think that the vine is long enough to pin it yet, so I guess I'll just leave it like that and then I'll pin it once it grows a little bit. But it's nice to have sorted out the spot that I'm going to be putting it in. If I had a little clip light available right now, actually I might. I have this little light that I could use just for now so that it can, because once it gets a little bit higher, it will be within a pretty good range of the grow light up there. But for now, it might need a little boost. And this is USB. Does my MacBook have USB anymore? Or my, whatever this computer is called? No. Okay. These are my garden headphones, so those don't need to be here. I can declutter while I'm doing this. Jeez, I didn't realize how dusty this is. Okay, let me see if this reaches the plug-in. Oh yeah, it will. Is that better? Oh, I can't see. There. Oh my gosh, how cute. Okay, so he has his little setup there. Once it grows past the light, then I'll just remove it. And I don't think it'll take long because this plant is always putting out, let me show you, putting out a new leaf. If you can see that one that is emerging. Yeah, it's always working on a leaf. It's crazy. And the variegation is looking so stunning lately. So yeah, I really hope that one day this one is going to be climbing the wall and look really cool. Alright, so that is it from me. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different than what I normally do, but I love plant styling stuff related to my love of plant styling and trying to inject a little bit of whimsy into my home. I found my love of thrifting. So it's fun to be able to combine that into planty stuff, whether I'm using a thrifted vessel for a planter like we did with the pings, or I'm doing a thrifted DIY like we did with the shadowbox. So yeah, I really hope that you like that because I would love to do more videos like this. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.